So today we are on the ice with Warrior's full stick range, from the QR6 Pro, the Novium 2, and finally Warrior's newest LX3 Pro. I'm super excited for this one. I enjoyed using both of these sticks, so I can't wait to get on the ice with the newest one and compare it to the other two.
And I've got to say, I've got to jump in the video straight away and just be like, it's not broken. None of those sticks are broken. And a lot of the sticks you started off when you got the QR6 Pro and the Novium 2 Pro are all broken.
Indeed, indeed. The durability on these sticks is impressive, to say the least.
You want the custom HT jersey that has your name, your number, and your country flag on the back. Those will be linked down below as well. You can still order those, but bear in mind those take around 4 to 6 weeks to be able to have manufactured, whereas the scrimmage jerseys are ready to order and ship immediately. But back to the video, guys. Make sure you check those out. Link will be down below in the video description. Which one are you going to start off with if I can get my words out today?
I'll let you pick.
I want you to go with, I'm going to say the QR6 Pro.
I'm surprised about that. I thought he was going to go with your favourite.
My favourite's the Novium 2.
I know, I thought he was going to go with your favourite.
All right, what can you tell us about the QR6 Pro?
So the QR6 Pro is actually surprisingly the heaviest stick out of all these, at 365 grams, which is crazy to me because it's a low kick point. Normally low kick points don't have the weight behind them. Normally the mid kick ones do, so you can put more power through the stick. But this one doesn't, and it also has, if you look into Warrior's stick line, every single one of their shafts at the bottom of the stick has a different sort of tech behind it. I'm not gonna go fully into it because I'll confuse myself, so I'll let Chris do that. But I know what the difference is between them. So the Warrior QR6 Pro actually specializes in, of course, power and quick release. It's a low kick point stick, so it needs that aspect. And I must say, they hit the nail on the head with that one because you definitely get a quick and powerful release with this stick, and it does the job. And the durability, like Chris had to jump in at the intro of the video, is unbelievable. I've had these sticks since the start of the season. I've used them on and off throughout the season, and they have lasted, not gone soft, nothing. I am very, very impressed. Reference, this is a low kick point stick, so it's gonna be on the bottom half of the blade around about here.
You touched on the fact that the QR6 Pro is the heaviest stick out of the bunch. If you had to rank the weight of these sticks, what would you put them in? Without knowing the actual truth?
If I didn't know the truth, I probably would have put the Novium and the QR6 Pro the same. I don't think there's a weight difference between the two of those.
Okay.
But I definitely would have said there's a touch lighter on the LX3 Pro.
Okay, fair.
So you want me to jump onto your favorite?
Yeah, go on to my favorite.
We'll jump onto your favorite. If we then move on to the Novium, that's a mid kick. So it's gonna be probably about here to maybe here, maybe a bit lower actually, probably about there. The first thing that catches my eye with the Novium 2 is the design.
I think it looks sick.
This red pops. Chris says that because he's a massive fan of red.
Red and, what is it? Mustard. Those are my favorite colors.
Like your hard hat.
Like my hard hat.
So anyway, sorry, sidetracked as always in these videos. Jumping back onto the topic, the Novium 2, the design, it pops, it catches your eye, which is what most stick manufacturers want. When you walk into a hockey shop, they want to draw you in. This stick definitely does that. And knowing the weight, it's actually 5 grams lighter than the QR6 Pro. So this sits at 360 grams. Like I said, 5 grams, you don't feel it on the ice. And this shaft shape at the bottom, like I said, I don't know if you can see it, but it actually concaves in towards the middle of the shaft. That is to improve velocity on shot and control on the puck. And I have always said this stick has an unbelievable control when it comes to feel and stick handling with this stick. I think it's insane. And it's definitely one of the most standout features for this stick is control of the puck. You don't have to look down to know where the puck is on your blade, or if you're trying to stick handling, knowing if it's still on the end of your stick without looking down and getting your lights taken out.
Okay, fair play.
Now, I'm gonna put these two down. I'm gonna put these two down for a moment because we're gonna jump on to Warrior's brand new LX3. I'm even gonna put my knee down because I'm getting a little bit old and my hips hurting a little bit. So, let's jump into it.
Absolute athlete.
It's summer, bro. Right, so now jumping into the brand new Alpha, the LX3 Pro. I was so excited to get my hands on this stick because we actually visited Warrior and we went to their office
months ago.
A while ago.
At the start of the year, there was still ice.
Yes.
It was still ice.
It was. I remember we looked outside and the snow was so high, I might have actually disappeared in it.
Yeah, we got sushi, we chilled out. I'm going off topic now.
We are. But anyway, we walked in there and it was almost like they had like a bit of synthetic ice, and I see this stick and I was like, yes, I'm gonna try one. The only problem is it was facing that way.
It was broken.
It was the wrong way around,
yeah,
so we couldn't.
Call that broken.
But I picked it up and I was like, wow, this is going to hold its own compared to the other two.
Yeah, if they actually watch the reel that we shot while we were there, you see a quick glimpse of the stick in the background.
You do.
And that would have probably been January, February time.
It was early.
Yeah.
Anyway, off topic again. We see it back then and I was so excited to get my hands on this stick and actually give it a go on the ice, not only in the non-broken way, but my spec being 70 flex and W28. The one thing that this stick made me realize when it comes to Warrior sticks is this is a true 70 flex. This has some incredible response when trying to shoot with it, in terms of when you lean in it, you feel that stick flex and then fly off the end of it. Whether that comes to being 10 grams lighter than these two, this actually sits at 350. This shaft shape at the bottom, like I mentioned before, every Warrior stick, the bottom of the shaft is for a different purpose. And this one is actually for powerful and controlled release, which provides pinpoint accuracy. And I feel like when you catch this shot properly, I don't doubt that for a second. When you catch it, the stick flexes and it flies off the bottom, it is going where you want it to, 100%. And I'm blown away by this stick. And I cannot wait to just use and abuse this stick more. So if I was to rank them and tell you which one I would buy, for me, how I play, I'm not saying any stick here is bad because I love every single stick here, but for me, I think last is going to be the Novium 2.
I'm shaking my head at that, but okay.
Purely because I like that quick release. I need that quick release along with the power. The QR6 Pro is actually going to be second.
Okay.
Because I feel like the pinpoint accuracy and the power on this release is next to none. And I would 100%, if you can get your hands on one, get one. I am so shocked by this stick and I cannot wait to use it even more. The standout feature on this stick, definitely, I mean, I can't give you one because it's just really good at all of them, but if I had to put it into it, the feel, you get the feel of the Novium, the quick release of the QR6 Pro, and you get the pinpoint accuracy that this shaft and this stick line provides, which for me is why I put this one at number one. And also the grip on all of these sticks is unbelievable. I mean, I am yanking my hand down there and it does not move.
You don't want to do the motion?
Not really. Okay. We'll keep it PG. Okay, moving on to the Novium. I don't think that this had an amazing release. Obviously it's a mid kick point stick, so it's not made for that purpose, but I think its standout feature was 100% control and feel for the puck, which is once again what this shaft does. So Warrior, well done.
Their descriptions on their stick profiles, you think it's accurate?
Absolutely.
Because you know some
100%.
manufacturers say this one's the quick one, this one's the power one, and it's not really the case.
Oh, we've seen it too many times. Anyway, 100% they hit the nail on the head with this one. You feel the puck so nice with this stick. is unbelievable. I think even you know where the puck is when you're shooting.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Okay, and now just touching on this last one, which is the QR6 Pro. Obviously, it's a low kick point stick, so one of the main features that this stick needs to have is a quick release and a powerful release. And it 100% does. It, once again, Warrior, you've hit the nail on the head.
What doesn't it excel at?
I think the grip lacks a little bit on this stick. If I'm being it's not terrible, but compared to these two, the grip just isn't as nice, which is why you see these little white bits. It just adds that little bit of extra grip that you need to be able to use the grip and really grip it and rip it. Okay, just for reference in this video, I left my one at home. Luckily, one of my teammates let me borrow his stick. This is a 75 flex, whereas these are 70. My one that I have is a 70. I was just a little bit slow coming out of the house today and I left it behind. But we wanted to get one in the video so we can compare it and put it next to these two sticks for you today.
So everything that you're saying is about your...
It's about my stick, my spec, which matches these two.
Perfect. Worth mentioning.
100%, because I know some of you are going to come for me. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.